Hello guys, we'll be doing a WWE Night of Champions. So we'll start at the very bottom. So we have Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. So they've been hinting at this rivalry for a while. And like how Karrion Kross should get Sami Zayn's true nature out. So I think the Sami Zayn will win. Of course, I think that what they're trying to do is they're leading up for him to become a world champion. So I think Sami Zayn will win. Karrion Kross is going to lose. I'm hoping it's a good match and not a squash. But I mean, Karrion Kross could win, and then Sami Zayn's nature could come out because he brought out his nature. So. We also got Rhea Ripley versus Raquel. Roxanne Perez will probably interfere, and then like later on that night they'll probably like say we are tag team champions or something. So Rhea Ripley could win though. I'm not quite sure on how it's gonna go. Be a good match though, street fight. I hate that it's no titles on the line really. Like we got United States champion Jake Fatu versus Solo Sakura. I think what they're going for here is they're trying to build up Jacob Fatu versus Jimmy Uso, I think, for the US Championship. So I don't think Solo Sakura is going to win. If he does, it's probably most likely because he's had help from JC Mateo, but I think JC will probably come out, interfere, and then Jimmy will come out, attack JC Mateo, and I think like Jacob will win. Don't know why, I just don't think Jacob Fatu is going to lose it anytime soon, but yeah, we'll have to see. It's a hard one, We have Asuka, the Empress, versus Jade Kaga, Queen of the Ring. I think Jade's going to win. I think this is really just leading up to a rivalry between Naomi and Jade, where Jade will end up being cashed on, I think, at SummerSlam. I think so. Though it would be better for Asuka to win because, she calls herself the Empress. Like, being a queen is kind of like an empress, so it's a little bit like Charlotte, like she calls herself the queen, so in theory, like Asuka and Charlotte needs to win the Queen of the Ring, really. I think this is like the 10th Night of Champions. I'm not too sure because on Netflix it only says there's 9, so it'd be the 10th if it is. We've got Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. I think that Cody Rhodes is winning this. He's going to go against John Cena. I'm not quite sure if he'll win against John Cena, but I do think that Cody Rhodes will win. It'll be a good match though. It'd be Mentor versus Protege, so it'll be a very good match. Then we also have John Cena versus CM Punk for the Undisputed Championship. So it'll be a hard one. John Cena could lose by interference of R-Truth, or R-Truth could interfere and accidentally help John Cena to win. I don't know, really they need to start like the rivalry between R-Truth and John Cena, I think, really needs to be for the championship, and R-Truth should be the one that defeats John Cena, really. I wouldn't mind if John Cena loses the championship and then goes for the Intercontinental Championship and then bounces back to the World Heavyweight Championship, which at the moment Gunther has, only because he's never won that championship and I want his name in that history of that championship, really. But we'll have to see, guys. What do you guys think will happen? I'm not sure. I thought it's going to be a hard one, but yeah. So, like, last night we had Julia win the US Championship, and then that's the only title change we had. So, we could have a championship change tonight, especially since we only had one yesterday. So, what better way than to have another championship change, really? But yeah, that is it for that. I'll see you guys in my next video whenever I do that.